What's up guys, my name is Brandon, you guys can call me Swifterrs, and today I'm going to be bringing you all a full and complete tutorial showing you how to build and fully upgrade the elemental lightning staff on the remastered version of Origins. If you guys going to enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new. With that being said, let's get into it. Alright guys, so the first thing that you need to do is acquire 3 different pieces for the lightning staff, and all 3 of these pieces can be found while you're riding the tank, so make your way over to the church and begin to ride this tank. Now it will take you past Juggernog or past Generation 4, and while you guys are on no man's land, you need to be very careful and look to your right because there's going to be a little platform with stairs that you're going to need to jump off of the tank and onto. So as you guys can see, I find and locate this specific platform, I jump from the tank onto it. From here I can make my way down the steps, and I need to be careful that I don't get stepped on by that gigantic robot because this is his pathway, and clearly there is one piece to the lightning staff, and now we can move on to finding the other 2 pieces. So once you guys have gotten the first piece, you now need to ride the tank for a second time. The tank will most likely have to cool down once it's behind generator 2, but once it's done cooling down, ride it for a second time and pay attention to the left hand side because you're going to need to jump off of the tank from the left hand side onto a wooden platform protruding out from the excavation site. So once you locate that wooden platform, go ahead and jump from the tank onto that platform, and you will now be able to pick up the second piece to the lightning staff. So the third piece to the lightning staff, unfortunately if you're doing this solo, needs to be picked up once you bring the tank all the way around the map for a second time. If you're doing this with friends, it's a lot easier, but it can in fact be done solo. So in order to get the third piece to the lightning staff, you need to ride the tank from generator 2 for a second time, and you're going to actually jump to the right hand side. So originally we jumped off onto the excavation site on the left side of the tank. What we're now going to do is wait a little bit longer, pay attention to the right hand side, and before we get to the church, you will be able to clearly see a small dirt pathway. Jump off of the tank onto that dirt pathway. It will take you up and into the church, and now you can pick up the third piece to the lightning staff. So once you pick up the 3 different pieces to the lightning staff, you now need to locate the purple disc that plays the music of the lightning staff on the gramophone. There are 3 different locations where this purple disc may spawn. One is the wind tunnel next to generator 4 at the very bottom. Another one is right next to Juggernog machine, which is located next to generator 4. And the other place is right here on this wagon, which of course is right next to generator 4. Those are the 3 different locations. The purple disc may spawn at any of those 3, but make sure you check all of those locations so you can pick up that piece. Once you have the purple disc, the 3 pieces of the lightning staff, you now need to make your way over near generator 5 and into the tunnel that will allow you to play the music of the lightning staff at the bottom of that tunnel on the gramophone, opening up a portal to the crazy place. So jump through that purple portal and you will now spawn in the crazy place where you can walk over to the purple altar and pick up the elemental piece for the lightning staff. So once you successfully have all of those pieces, you can now make your way back to the undercroft under the excavation site, and now you can build the elemental lightning staff in its respective altar. Once it's done crafting, pick it up, and now we can move on to the steps to upgrading the lightning staff. So once you've actually built the lightning staff, the first step to upgrading it can be done in the crazy place. So make your way over to the crazy place, go to the purple area because that corresponds to the lightning staff, and you're going to notice purple symbols on the left hand side and a keyboard to the right of that. You're going to need to correspond the symbols to the keyboard on the right. This is essentially a piano. You are playing the symbols seen on the left hand side on the keyboard to the right. Now, as you guys can see, this is an image on screen to clearly help you guys correspond the symbols to the numbers on the keyboard. Now, although there are no numbers or letters on the keyboard, this diagram will allow you guys to successfully correspond the ternary symbols or the music symbols on the left to the keyboard or letters and or numbers on the right. So make sure that you guys utilize this image, pause it if you need to, in order to successfully play the notes that the symbols are allowing you or symbols are telling you to play so you can upgrade this lightning staff. So once you successfully complete the piano step, what you now need to do is locate multiple panels around the map, and these panels are sparking, so you need to flip the switches on these panels so that they stop sparking. There are multiple panels around the map, and I'll show you guys the gameplay of where they're all located, and I'll go ahead and provide you guys with an image telling you where all of these panels are located and how many times you need to flip the switches so that the panels stop sparking. Now you need to complete flipping all of these panels in a very particular order, and that order is as follow. The first one is across from stamina up, and you need to flip it 3 times in order for it to stop. The next one is on the wall behind the stairs of the basement on the church, flip it twice. To the left of the mystery box location on the church floor, flip it once. Near generator 4, to the right of the wind tunnel entrance, 2 times. On the wall leading from the bottom floor of the spawn to the upper level, 2 times again. To the left of the back exit of the bunker next to generator 2, flip it 3 times. And finally, on the rock wall on the outside of the excavation zone, right across from the pathway from the trenches to the church. So once you've successfully completed the panel sparking step, you now need to make your way to the undercroft of the excavation site, and there are 4 different cylinders with different color orbs on the forefront of them. What you need to do is flip the 4 different levers around the excavation site in the undercroft so that all of the colors of the orbs read purple. So it's a trial and error situation, but it's very easy to do. Make sure you flip all 4 of the levers so that the 4 different levels of the giant cylinders all read purple on the front. Once you guys have successfully done that, you need to shoot the purple orb at the bottom of the excavation site with your lightning staff. It should shoot up and out of the excavation site, and now we can move on to the final step of upgrading this staff. So once you've successfully completed all previous steps, what you now need to do is make your way to the crazy place where you can place your lightning staff in its respective altar. Of course, this is the purple one because it is for the element of lightning. So from here, place that elemental staff in the altar. You will not be able to use your staff. From here, what you now need to do is kill a ton of zombies near the altar so that the souls of the zombies are sucked up by the staff. There's not a particular number, but eventually the staff will stop sucking up the souls of the zombies. From here, you can now pick up the staff from the altar, and that is how you successfully build and fully upgrade the ultimate staff of lightning. So guys, this staff is a ton of fun to use. It has a lot of really cool effects, and it appears to be a lot stronger than the original version of this staff. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you found it helpful or enjoyable, please be sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new. With that being said, I'll be sure to catch you guys later.